So I am speaking to the one, the only.
Ravi Mikkelsen, co-founder and CEO of jobFig.
All right, you were just describing this company to me, and I thought it was really cool. So explain it to me on camera again.
Right. jobFig is a new recruiting technology company, and our first product is a behavioral candidate screening tool. What we do is we put the candidate in the context of your existing team. So we do that by giving a short personality survey. It takes only 5 to 8 minutes to the existing team, so that first you understand your team better, your company. Then once you start screening with us, we rank the candidates based on how they're going to fit into your existing team. So we do 4 fit indicators of performance on group tasks, social cohesion, long-term viability, and then an individual performance indicator, so that once you know your team better, you can get a great estimate for how that person will perform as an individual as well.
All right, I want to know. Just give me an example. Like, okay, here's a question. We look at this. If it answers this way, this is what we can determine. Give me a little bit of the secret sauce.
So that's not really how it works, although.
All right, so I'm completely confused. Explain.
So what we do is the assessment is a collection of 120 statements, and we measure the level of agreement with it, so disagree or agree. For example, I like surprise parties. I get angered easily. These are things, it's the honesty, and it's not if you answer a certain way, then it's a right or wrong. What we do is we measure who you are and how you'll get along with someone. So even as a candidate, we want to put you in the best situation possible so that you get a team where you'll work the best and shine.
So, but are you just looking for people to match up? Like if I said I get angry easily and that's high, then you want all people to get angry easily together, or quite the opposite?
No, it's a very complex fit, and it's finding the missing puzzle piece. So it's whether or not some things you combine, you want similarity, and some things you want difference. Like for example, with the difference, you need a difference in leadership within a team. So if we were going to try and just match people to people, a very common thing would be finding top performers who are often team leaders. So if we find more team leaders and stick them on a team, there's going to be conflict for who's now leading the team. So that's where you want a difference.
So it was just at Silicon Valley Code Camp in Silicon Valley of all places, and one of the recruiters was talking about when they do a coding test, they often test to see if the person they're hiring knows what they know instead of what the person they're hiring knows. So maybe I'm putting words in your mouth. Is that a little bit of what you're doing? Is like testing to see if the person knows what they know and they sort of are true to their self, and if that true self fits in with the team?
Sort of. It's not so much what they know, but who they are, and taking them as, it's not so much a right trait or a wrong trait, but as how is they going to fit in with who they are. And you can't really change often who someone is to a large extent, but are they the right person? They may be a great candidate for that type of job, but are they the right person to work with your team? And is your team, and also, is your team, or that specific team, maybe it's your West Coast sales team is the wrong fit, but your East Coast sales team is the right fit. So it's what's the right team for that candidate, and which is the right candidate for your team.